Welcome back, everybody. It's your host of the Analytics Edge, Alex Gonzalez. I'm so excited to be with you guys again. I got a great slate of games to break down for you guys for NFL Thursday and Sunday. Get it in early this week. Let's break it down. For Thursday night's game, we got the Buffalo Bills versus the Houston Texans. As you can see, the Buffalo Bills are a massive favorite in this game. Rightfully so. They had a great game this past weekend, beating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Big win for them after coming off a loss against Miami, who in reality they were not supposed to lose to. So as you can see, they are a massive favorite, but the fact that they're only -6 tells me that this game is going to be a little bit closer than usual. Even though I still think they cover, but I would take the under on this game. I think this game goes under in primetime games. The under has hit at a 70% rate, so I think the under covers. Now let's get into Sunday's 1 p.m. slate. First games we got going on are the Giants versus the Detroit Lions, the Patriots versus the Bengals, the Minnesota Vikings versus the Green Bay Packers. As you can see, Detroit is a massive favorite against my Giants, unfortunately. They're coming off a big loss, unfortunately, last week. So I do think that they will cover this spread. The Giants are depleted. Starting quarterback is questionable this week. A lot of injuries on the offense. I don't think they can keep up with a high-octane offense like Detroit. I think Detroit covers. Best play is your spread. Now, as for New England and Cincinnati, I would go with the same exact thing. Big favorites. Need this win to keep up with the top seed in their conference. -7 is not that hard of a spread to cover. They just need to win by a touchdown. Spread is the best play. As for the Green Bay Packers versus the Minnesota Vikings, as you can see, Green Bay is a big favorite. But with this game, I don't like their spread because Green Bay is one of the worst teams when they have a big spread at covering, meaning they would have to win by at least that point. So I think with an in-division game, Minnesota should keep it close. I like Minnesota spread. You can alternate up to 7.5 to play safe. I also like the under in this game. I think it'll be a very defensive matchup. I'm going to run through these quick and give you guys the best picks. Kansas City, Indianapolis should be a very high-scoring game. As you can see, compared to all these totals, it has the highest total. I do think it's going to be a shootout. Over, in my opinion, is the best play there. As for who's going to win, as a toss-up, I think Kansas City needs this win more than Indianapolis in Arrowhead. I think Kansas City moneyline will be the best play. For Baltimore and the New York Jets, Baltimore has been on a roll. Lamar Jackson's back. They're cooking. I believe that they'll cover the spread easily. The Jets are dismantled. No defense. Nobody's going to stop that offense on Baltimore. Baltimore covers very easily. Same for the Seahawks against the Tennessee Titans. This game has a massive spread. As you can see, it's the same for the Ravens game. I think the Seahawks cover pretty easy. I would take them -13. Tennessee cannot keep up with them. Last game for the 1 p.m. slate, Chicago Bears versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. This is the one time that I do like an underdog. Maybe not the one time, but as for right now, it's popping out to me. Very close spread. As you can see, 2.5. That's about a field goal. Not even. It's a little under a field goal. I do think the best play here would be Pittsburgh spread. And I would take their money line. I do think they need a big win here to stay in that playoff picture, and Chicago's been getting a lot of lucky wins, so I do think Pittsburgh will come in, play some great defense, and get that win. For the 4 p.m. slate, we got Arizona versus Jacksonville. As you can see, Arizona is a home underdog. Jacksonville's coming off a big win against the Chargers. No one expected that. So now I think Vegas is going to be on the other side of this game. There's a lot of money on Jacksonville following that big win. I think Arizona covers +3 at home. That's a very small spread for a team that just beat a top 5 team in the league. I would stay away from this Vegas-Cleveland game. Two low-scoring offenses, great defenses. As you can see, it's at the lowest point total of the whole entire Sunday slate. I would stay away from that game. One of the biggest games in the 4 p.m. slate will be an in-division rival as the Dallas Cowboys take on the Philadelphia Eagles in Dallas. Philadelphia has been one of the best teams in the league by far, reigning Super Bowl champs. If they keep this up, they might go back-to-back. But I do think it'll be a high-scoring game. I like the over 47.5. Both teams would have to score about 24 points. I think that's very doable. As for who's going to win, realistically, the Eagles should win, but I do think there'll be a lot of money on the Eagles, which will force the referees to keep the game close. I think Dallas spread could be the play. And for the last 4 o'clock game, we have New Orleans Saints versus the Atlanta Falcons. Both garbage teams. Sorry to offend anybody. Not very good teams. Bad game. Low point spread. I'll stay away from it. For Sunday Night Football, we have a great game. We got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the LA Rams. Rams are one of the top teams. As you can see, they're a massive, massive favorite. But I think this line isn't telling a full story. Tampa's coming off of a big loss versus Buffalo, but they were in that game most of the time. I think they cover easily. That's about a touchdown right there. They're just as good, if not right up there with the Rams. The Rams have just been playing a lot smarter football. If Tampa can hold the ball, protect it, play good defense, I definitely think they could cover easily. Maybe not win, but cover for sure. And for Monday Night Football, we have the Carolina Panthers versus the San Francisco 49ers. Don't even think twice about it. San Francisco spread easily. They need that win to stay in the playoff picture, and I do think the over goes over as well. Should be a shootout. Carolina's been scoring a lot of points recently. I think it'll be a great game, but not as a showtime as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and LA Rams. That'll be the best game of the entire weekend. Tune into that game. And that's it for my breakdown for NFL Thursday and Sunday. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please like and thumbs up the video. Let me know what you thought about the breakdown. Remember, manage your bankroll. Don't bet more than you are willing to lose. Like I said before, if you can't afford to lose, you do not deserve to win. Get money, guys. God bless.